I'm curious, like, obviously, we are in a weird situation. You and I, as people who rode very hard for Bernie Sanders and the ideals that he stood up for, and obviously it was very frustrating 2 times in a row to kind of see the DNC, like, it seemed like they really worked against him.
Bernie, Bernie wrote the foreword to my book, and when he wrote it, he was still running. And
Change, which is out right now.
Yeah, and yes. He says something in his foreword, and he was thinking about something else when he said this, but what we have to come to understand is, as much as the Democratic establishment 2 different times conspired against Bernie, it's on us to make a survey of who is for us and who is against us, and we have to outmaneuver and outsmart and outorganize them. And in a lot of ways, in retrospect, after Bernie was crushing it in the primaries, basically,
and then South Carolina happened, and
well, it was not, he lost South Carolina, but literally 2 days before that, Bernie won Nevada in a landslide.
I remember that. Yeah,
and
it was a caucus state. That was a caucus state, right?
It was a caucus state, but then, Bernie won California. And typically the candidate that wins California wins the nomination. And having won and competed in all of the places, Bernie was always in first or second. Yeah. And the Democratic Party basically said, listen, we need all of you to drop out. We need all of you to get behind Joe Biden, and we need you to do it tomorrow. And so you saw Amy Klobuchar, Mayor Pete, Beto, and others all said, okay. And it was too much to overcome. But here's what Bernie talks about in his foreword, man, is that instead of focusing on how they walloped us, in the future, we have to think, how might something like that happen? And how could we outflank and outmaneuver? How could we outorganize something like that? And in a way, I don't think this is on Bernie, but I think that move kind of caught the campaign flat-footed. And, it's the media, it's a lot of things, but at the end of the day, it's on us, man. If you lose an election, it's on you. You lost. And I just, now in retrospect, there are 20 things I wish we had done differently to help his campaign.